3 Kharkiv-guided bombs hit this place yesterday. Civil infrastructure was destroyed. A woman was wounded. She was given medical assistance. The enemy is mercilessly destroying our city.
Oleksiy Kharkivsky, the chief patrolman of the Vovchansk police department, stands on the ruins in the city center. In May 2024, in several days of heavy shelling, the Russian army destroyed entire residential areas, enterprises, schools and kindergartens in Vovchansk and Lipty, 2 large communities in the north of the Kharkiv region. Under constant shelling by the Russian army, rescuers, police officers and volunteers evacuated people.
Whom do we have here?
People from Vovchansk, Bugaivka, 15 people, some with limited mobility.
Got it. Okay. Good afternoon.
To save people, evacuation groups made dozens of trips to Vovchansk and Lipty. I am the last of the Mohicans. There are 10 people left and no one else. The thing is that why didn't we leave? Well, there is no mobile service and they shell us so much that it is impossible to go out. You're afraid to go beyond the doorstep because they shell very often because of the shrapnel. I have very big shrapnel lying around in my yard. All evacuees were taken to the Humanitarian Coordination Center in Kharkiv. A large transit hub was organized there. People were registered, given financial assistance, provided with food, clothing, hygiene products, medicines and helped with housing. The Kharkiv hub for internally displaced people is still operating. Dozens of requests for relocation to safer regions are received daily from populated areas of the region. Since the start of the second offensive of Russian troops on the northern regions of the Kharkiv Oblast in May, more than 13,000 people have left their homes. The evacuation is still ongoing, as military actions in the region are being conducted in several directions at once. The Ukrainian authorities, together with volunteers, are trying to quickly evacuate people from settlements bordering the Russian Federation. Kharkiv is located 35 kilometers from the border with Russia. The city is constantly under shelling from the Russian army. One of the most cynical attacks was on the hypermarket on May the 25th, 2024. Russian troops launched 2 guided aerial bombs at the building. After the shelling, the fire lasted for almost 17 hours. 19 people were killed, dozens more civilians were wounded.
They approach approximately 30 kilometers from the border, so as not to get into our kill zone, into our air defense zone. They launch either Kharkiv-guided bombs or universal interspecies gliding munitions.
Despite constant shelling by the Russian army, the city lives and works. The first underground school and kindergarten in Ukraine are functioning here. 3 more such educational institutions are in the process of construction. In the village of Korotych, in the Kharkiv region, the construction of a school shelter is being completed. Almost 300 pupils will study here from September the 1st. Peaceful lives is being restored in the deoccupied settlements of the Kharkiv region. In the village of Kamyanka near Izum, there was no electricity for more than 2 years. The Russian occupiers destroyed all infrastructure and literally littered every meter with mines. Power engineers rebuilt the entire network.
Reconstruction is underway. The village is coming to life from what it has experienced, from the Russian occupation, from the invasion. People are returning, people are happy to see us.
Thanks to the courage and fortitude of the Ukrainian military and the help of foreign partners, the Russian army is receiving a worthy repulse. Putin failed to make the Kharkiv region borderland a buffer zone and force Kharkiv residents to leave their beloved city. And he will not succeed. Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Natalia Bilokudrya, Andriy Domovy, UATV News.